Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
Graduates, please be seated. E ngā iho o ngā maunga whakahi, ngā mātāwaka o ngā tōpito katoa o te ao, tōia mai o koutou waka kia whakanui ai ngā ākona ka whakawhiwhia ki a rātou tohu i tēnei rā. Nau mai, haere mai ki te heringa waka. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Friends, whānau and supporters, welcome to our Te Herenga Waka Victoria University of Wellington graduation ceremony. Before we commence the formal ceremony, there are a couple of announcements and acknowledgements I would like to make. Firstly, the announcements. If you haven't already downloaded your official graduation program, the QR code is on the screen now. And we are Ceremony 1. This program will become a record of the event, but also assist you with the procedures for the ceremony and other interesting information. We encourage you to post or share your photos of today's ceremony and tag the university on your socials. The social media handles are on the screen. So let's have a practice, shall we? Let's take a quick selfie. And she can't do it. Here we go. Tahi rua toru. Tahi rua toru. Okay. Feel free to practice. As long as you tag us tag the university into your socials. We encourage you to like and love any of the photos that you do see on the university social media so that we can extend your memories with the rest of our wider whānau. Now for the acknowledgements. Thank you to the trumpeters, Lewis Gray, Lena Krokoviak and Thomas Metz with Ethan Hotter on piano for their performance of Processional Fanfare by Douglas Lilburn. And thank you to Ngai Tauira Kapahaka for welcoming our graduates into the auditorium, along with Dr. Hedia McRae, Associate Dean, Teacher Education from Te Whānau o Akopai, Faculty of Education for the karanga. I would also like to thank our band this afternoon, Pacifica Tune. Let's all show our appreciation. We will now sing the national anthem. The words appear on the screens. The singing will be led by Jasmine Jesson, accompanied by Ethan Hotter on the piano. Please stand and welcome Jasmine and Ethan. Please be seated. Kia ora anō. Good afternoon and welcome to this graduation ceremony for Te Wāhanga Waihanga Huahua, the Faculty of Architecture and Design Innovation, Te Wāhanga Ahunui Pūkaha, the Faculty of Engineering, and Te Wāhanga Tātai Hauora, the Faculty of Health, and Te Wāhanga Pūtaiao, the Faculty of Science. I am Professor Rawenia Higgins, Deputy Vice-Chancellor Māori and Engagement, and your MC for this ceremony. I am delighted you could join us this afternoon to celebrate the achievements of your family member, friend or colleague. As well as being proud spectators, you are also formal witnesses to these official proceedings. A very warm welcome also to whānau and friends throughout Aotearoa and from across the globe viewing these proceedings via our live stream. I would now like to introduce to you the Chancellor of Te Herenga Waka, Victoria University of Wellington. This is a role that dates back to the Middle Ages when the first universities were established. The Chancellor is the Chair of the University Council, which is the governing body responsible for setting the university's strategic directions. E te whakaminenga, ladies and gentlemen, the Chancellor, John Allen.
Ina mana, ina reo, ina iwi, na mata waka o te motu, koutou no a konga ki whakanui te tēnei rā. No mai, haere mai, piki mai ki teri hui whakapumo, toia mai o koutou waka ki te herenga waka, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Kia ora mai, tēnā koutou, John Allen, tōku inua. It's good to see everyone here. This is a celebration. So I expect singing and dancing, I expect noise, and I expect celebratory actions as people come across the stage. It's a celebration of our students and their success, your perseverance, your persistence, your intelligence, your drive, and ultimately your success. It recognises all your whānau, your supporters, your family, your friends, and all those who've helped make this possible for you, and we celebrate them as well. It also salutes the many academics and professional staff of this university who have supported you, many of whom are behind me and are waiting with great pride to see their students come across the stage. And it recognises in a public forum, in a public way, the importance of this university in this city, in this country, and in our world. Now, I know, ladies and gentlemen, that there are lots of things that people don't like about universities. They'd watch this procession coming in today and they'd say, my God, the Chancellor's from the medieval times, that was just announced by the MC, and basically it looks as though all the rest of them are pretty much from the medieval times too. Of course, they're completely wrong. What we have is these academics behind me, what I call the brains trust of the university, who are steeped in thousands of years of learning and lived experience of multiple traditions across the globe. And then what happens every year is they intersect with a new generation of students, a generation who bring the contemporary issues of their time, the challenges and the opportunities to that engagement. And it's the alchemy of the institution when those things meet. That's when the brilliance occurs. That's why people who think we're past it are completely wrong. There are, of course, people who think that expertise is out, that you can Google anything, you can AI the rest, and really why on earth would you bother with all of this? And those people are completely wrong as well. The truth is that in an age of demagogues and AI and misinformation, you need to be able to think for yourself. The truth is that in an age of the challenges we are currently facing, whether it's climate change or pandemic or war, you need the expertise of true learned persons to be able to grapple and resolve those issues. And I want to recognise all of the people who are going to graduate as PhDs today. There are masses of them. And there are years of learning that are represented in those red outfits that they're wearing. That's why I don't wear a red outfit. The years of learning that they are representing. And I want to say to them, expertise matters. I want to say to them that the future of our planet and our ability to grapple with the major challenges that we face as a country and a world depends on people like you, people like the academics behind me who have been prepared to invest serious time to develop the expertise that you have. Now, I know that there are lots of challenges, so I thought a bit of poetry was required. I know that this is a science and design forum, but I also know that at the heart of science is creativity. I know that at the heart of science it's that magic moment when you know all the basics, you've learned all the basics, and you can make the leap into the unknown and unlock some new insight or some new treasure. And so there's a poem that I just wanted to give you. It's a bit of a gloomy poem, to be perfectly honest, but it's gloomy for a reason. It was written by Bertolt Brecht, the German playwright and poet, and he wrote it just after the Second World War. And as you can imagine, he had just been through 2 world wars, he's been in concentration camps, he's been exported to other countries around the world, so it's a little bit bleak. But nonetheless, just hold with me for a moment as I'll get it basically right. If any of you know the poem, I probably get bits wrong. Just interject the words that I've missed. It's a conversation with a general, and it goes like this: General, your tank is indeed a powerful thing. It can flatten forests and crush 100 people. Yet there is one thing wrong with it. It needs a driver. General, your bomber flies faster than the storm winds and carries more than an elephant. But there is one thing wrong with it. It needs a mechanic. General, human beings are useful. They can fly, they can kill. But there's one thing wrong with them. They can think. Now, I want to say to you that what Bertolt Brecht was doing there was affirming universities. I want to say to you, he didn't necessarily know that, but he was affirming universities. He was affirming the reality that if we want to get rid of war any more than pestilence and plague and all the other things that confront us, we need people who can think. And so, in that spirit, I want to recognise the importance of the university, because we have a statutory, we're required by law. We would be breaking the law if we didn't think. We would be breaking the law because we have to create, our obligation under the Act is to create intellectual independence in our students, is to teach and research at an international standard, is to be a repository of expertise, is to be a critic and conscience of society. That is the obligation of this university, to drive thinking. And of course we have a secret weapon, a magic sauce, I suppose they'd call it in modern marketing terminology, that helps us do that. It's called academic freedom. And what academic freedom says is that our academics and our students can do some pretty spectacular things. You can question received wisdom. You can come up with new thinking and new ideas, and you can express opinions which are controversial. There's another word too, but basically that are controversial. People don't like. I'm paraphrasing what the actual word is, but nonetheless. So that's the purpose of a university. And we're here today to celebrate you as thinkers. We're here today to celebrate you as dreamers. We're here today to celebrate your potential, because we believe that the thinking that you do, the way that you do it, that detailed understanding that you've developed here, is the solution to most of the challenges in the world. Now, of course, you'll say to me, actually, the internet's displaced most of it. Actually, I'd rather tweet or X or whatever it is your particular poison is, and I can get all of that information. Actually, it's not as valuable as you think. And you are fundamentally wrong in that assumption. There's a wonderful book written by a man called Nicholas Carr, many of you will have read, called The Shallows. And what he talks about is the impact of this social media frenzy that's caught us all on our thinking and the way in which we think. And what he said is that the linear thinking style, this is getting a bit deep, I know, but nonetheless, you expect some substance from a chancellor in these sorts of addresses. The linear thinking style, which started with the Gutenberg press and has been right through the Renaissance and the Industrial Revolution, even the modernist movement now, he said it's at risk, he feels, as a consequence of all of this change, of being displaced and a matter of history. And what I want to say to him is, if you want to stop war, read War and Peace. I want to say to him, if you want to stop war, read the Iliad. I want to say to him, if you want to inspire people, read the stories of the peoples of the world. You need deep understanding, you need deep knowledge, and I want to salute all of you in your achievement. One last poem and then I'll go. I'll be back to shake your hand with great pride, I might say, but nonetheless. I wanted one last poem. It's from Ezra Pound, and I suppose the point I want to make with this is thinking, while fantastic is not enough, action is also required. And you know that our scientists are at the moment in Antarctica drilling through the ice sheets from the Antarctic Research Centre. You know that at the Ferrier they're developing a solution for malaria around the world. You know in the Robinson they're developing ultra-efficient engines for aircraft and other transport solutions that will be sustainable on our planet. You know that in the architecture school we're designing new approaches to housing that will address and help address the affordable housing crisis and meet the challenges of seismicity and other things that we have in this country. You know that action is occurring, but I want to call you to action as well. I'll deal with this little poem. It's an Ezra Pound one. Again, it's a wee bit gloomy, but nonetheless it's short. And it goes like this. And the days were not full enough, and the nights were not full enough, and life slipped by like a field mouse, hardly shaking the grass. And I want to say to you, as graduates of Te Herenga Waka, a university which believes in action, a university which believes in progressive change, a university which believes in constantly challenging, constantly questioning, we expect you to get out there and shake the grass. We expect you to make a difference. We expect you to contribute to your discipline in this country and around the world. And we salute and celebrate with you on this success that we are recognising today. Nō reira tēnā koutou, kia ora mai, tēnā tātou katoa.
The Chancellor will now recognise the graduates as listed in the graduation program. Will all degree, diploma and certificate graduates please stand? If you want to come up on the stage, you need to stand up.
Yeah, this is an important moment because this is when you actually sort of get recognised, really. All right, so there'll be a big hurrah at the end of this. I, John Allen, Chancellor of Te Herenga Waka, Victoria University of Wellington, would like to formally recognise the persons whose names are entered in the presentation of graduates, the degrees, diplomas and certificates there appearing, and confirm that they have been admitted to these degrees, diplomas and certificates in this university. Congratulations to you all. As graduates, you may now put on your trenchers.
Graduates, please be seated. We now move on to honouring the graduates listed in the program. Each graduate will be called to the stage to be congratulated, beginning with the award of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. The Vice-Chancellor, Professor Nick Smith, will read the summaries. The Chancellor will congratulate these graduates.
As the Chancellor has so passionately, coherently and enthusiastically argued all universities, and this university in particular, have a fundamental role in enriching knowledge, creativity, and the diverse ways we have of understanding the world. And research is one of those key contributions that we make to society. Our doctoral graduates achieve academically at the very highest level, and their research provides insights into the increasingly existential and important questions that we have as a society. It's increasingly difficult in that contemporary world to separate sometimes expertise from opinion, and these graduates have spent several years learning their craft to do exactly that. They can help us understand the past, the present, and possible futures. They're independent thinkers and makers who are actively engaged as global citizens. We are very proud to know them, we are very proud of what they've done, and we are very proud to celebrate them here today. The short summaries that I will share now give only a glimpse of the impact and innovation of their work. However, it does show the significant issues that the next generation of scholars, professionals, and teachers are pursuing. Would the Doctors of Philosophy please come forward? Rabia Bibi. Rabia Bibi's research focuses on identifying new chemical compounds for the treatment of diseases. She identified 2 compounds as promising therapeutic candidates for the development of remyelination therapies for multiple sclerosis. Chancellor, I present Rabia Bibi to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Cell and Molecular Bioscience. Daniel Thomas Braithwaite. Daniel Braithwaite's thesis focused on how machine learning can be used to help improve function of low-resource devices, particularly in loud and busy environments, as work on noise reduction algorithms can be used to build enhanced hearing aids, improving the quality of life for those with hearing loss. Chancellor, I present Daniel Thomas Braithwaite to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Engineering. Shelley Lynn Brunskill-Matson. Shelley Brunskill-Matson's research explores children's experiences of care and support after a suicide of somebody close to them. She identified mattering as important for child-centred care and makes recommendations on how this can help improve support of children. Chancellor, I present Shelley Lynn Brunskill-Matson to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Health. Erica Simone Cassie. Erica Cassie's research looks at the interactions between electronic devices made with nanomaterials and biological probes that combine hormones, such as estrogen. This work contributes towards the development of new sensors that can help improve the quality and accessibility of medical tests. Chancellor, I present Erica Simone Cassie to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Physics. Joel Guilherme Cavalcanti Costa. Joel Cavalcanti Costa's thesis explores how artificial intelligence can help optimise routes for large distribution problems. His research will allow the supply chain industry to rethink strategies on transportation, The results help minimise the use of heavy vehicles, reduce emissions, and make transportation more efficient. Chancellor, I present Joel Guillermo Cavalcanti Costa to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Computer Science. Ronsen Chen. Ronsen Chen's research focuses on providing the ability to freely walk through photographs as if you were there in person. His solution to this problem uses 360-degree panoramic images which can easily be acquired using consumer-level cameras, making the technology accessible to wider audiences. Chancellor, I present Ronsen Chen to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Computer Graphics. Davis Frederick Scott Cooper. Davis Cooper's research establishes how a statistical framework known as optimal transport can be applied to metric learning, a subfield of machine learning. Davis developed several new metric learning algorithms that employed this framework, demonstrating they are competitive in a range of scenarios. Chancellor, I present Davis Frederick Scott Cooper to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Computer Science. Yuing Q. Yuing Q's research concerns the cultural diversity, sense of community, and community participation process in the planning and design of public open spaces. He strives to identify and implement the most effective strategies that enable active participation and co-creation and promote a sense of community in Aotearoa, New Zealand. Chancellor, I present Yuing Q to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Landscape Architecture. Maria Lorena de la Torre Para. Lorena de la Torre Para's thesis is a decolonising inquiry into the rationalities in education and development in Oceania, emerging from Lorena's extensive relationships in Papua New Guinea. Researching alongside the indigenous Gunotuna and Torre elders using the relational practice of talk story yield unique insights into how development and education are articulated, contested, negotiated and reclaimed. Chancellor, I present Maria Lorena de la Torre Para to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Developmental Studies. Alison Faye Duncan. Alison Duncan's research examines the effect of copper and zinc pollution on each life stage of the common equine whelk. Her work advances our understanding of the reproduction of this species, as well as how pollution affects reproduction and embryo survival in invertebrates that lay their eggs on or near the seafloor. Chancellor, I present Alison Faye Duncan to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Marine Biology. Elsie Jane Dunkley. Elsie Dunkley's research uses the glycolytic enzyme triose phosphate isomerase to explore the evolutionary trajectories of modern enzymes. Her work addresses the fundamental biochemical question of whether superior catalysts are always better for the cell. Chancellor, I present Elsie Jane Dunkley to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Cell and Molecular Bioscience. Gerard Alistair Finch. Gerard Finch's research aims to identify methods of timber-framed construction that reduce end-of-life building waste. His work has resulted in a new form of prefabricated construction that allows each layer of a building's assembly to be easily deconstructed, recovered and reused as needs change. Chancellor, I present Gerard Alistair Finch to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Architecture. Jasmine Lulani Galamar-Tao. Jasmine Galamar-Tao's research explores tangles, mathematical structures that provide a way of identifying communities in big data sets. Jasmine is motivated by questions across disciplines and hopes to apply her research in real-world community identification problems. Chancellor, I present Jasmine Lolani Galamar-Tao to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Mathematics. Aisha Faisal Iskandarani. Aisha Iskandarani's research aims to design playful interactions to help parents teach effective anger regulation strategies to children aged 2 and 3. Her studies provides a toy design for teaching deep breathing skills, informing future educational and playful interaction design for young children. Chancellor, I present Aisha Faisal Iskandarani to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Design. Cassandra Jane. Cas Jane's thesis explores what is shaping the attitudes and benefits of the many health professionals involved in caring for families where breastfeeding experience is compromised by neonatal tongue-tie. Chancellor, I present Cassandra Jane to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Midwifery. Sarah Catherine Lamar. Sarah Lamar's thesis examines the reproductive health of male tuatara, a taonga reptile of Aotearoa. Sarah characterises the reptile's speedy sperm, expanded our understanding of tuatara immunity, and explored the effects of seabirds on tuatara diet. This information will help improve welfare in captivity and aid restoration in the wild. Chancellor, I present Sarah Catherine Lamar to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Ecology and Biodiversity. Hannah Rose Lee Harwood. Hannah Lee Harwood's research sought to identify and characterise mechanisms of resistance to a new antibacterial agent, niclosamide. Her research presents a framework for surveying the environment for antibiotic-resistant genes that have the potential to emerge in the clinic and will inform strategies for the sustainable use of antibiotics. Chancellor, I present Hannah Rose Lee Harwood to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Biotechnology. Natalie Marie Lindsay. Natalie Lindsay's thesis examines leadership among ward nurses as they navigate the challenges of providing safe patient care. Her research generated a new understanding of the collective nature of nursing leadership and the safeguarding practices that nurse uses in everyday moments in the hospital. Chancellor, I present Natalie Marie Lindsay to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Nursing. Emily Joanne Mason. Emily Mason's research focused on the increasing resistance of tuberculosis to antibiotics. She aimed to synthesise transition state analogues to inhibit a vital enzyme that tuberculosis needs to survive. She used organic chemistry, enzymatic assays, and molecular modelling to create new compounds to help fight against drug-resistant tuberculosis. Chancellor, I present Emily Joanne Mason to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Chemistry. Fanib James Babinta. James Babinta's research evaluates the effectiveness and safety of zoster vaccines in routine clinical practice. Given the relative lack of real-world evidence prior to this work, this study is vital for informing policymakers, health practitioners, and the public of the relative benefits of vaccination programs in Aotearoa and internationally. Chancellor, I present Fanib James Babinta to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Health and Wellbeing. Tara Kathleen McNally. Tara McNally's research identifies barriers and facilitators of disseminating and implementing maternity clinical practice guidelines, critical tools for addressing factors contributing to preventable maternity morbidity and mortality. She developed a model to integrate these into the national maternity system. Chancellor, I present Tara Kathleen McNally to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Health and Wellbeing. Jackson David Miller. Jackson Miller's research developed new materials with new magnetic properties. These properties can be controlled closely using physics unique to light rare earth systems. The significant control of the material's magnetism can be exploited in cryogenic electronics to support energy-efficient supercomputing and quantum computing. Chancellor, I present Jackson David Miller to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Physics. Ellen Diana Malloy. Ellie Malloy's research focuses on improving techniques for measuring reflected and transmitted light. These measurements are essential for climate monitoring and are important for understanding and controlling the appearance of objects. which is valuable in the automobile, cosmetics and computer graphics industries. Chancellor, I present Ellen Diana Malloy to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Physics. Justin Lawrence Murphy. Justin Murphy's research measured EEG brain activity during the performance of a cognitive task before and after mindfulness meditation. This work gives us a better understanding of how mindfulness-based techniques might benefit mental well-being. Chancellor, I present Justin Lawrence Murphy to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Cognitive and Behavioural Neuroscience. Helen Nalumaga. Helen Nalumaga's research focused on the chemistry and physics of light-emitting nanoparticles. Her research was aimed at whether these particles could be used to improve the measurement of radiation dose. Chancellor, I present Helen Nalumaga to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Chemistry. Jenna Nguyen. Jenna Nguyen's research used carbon materials such as carbon nanotubes and graphene to create super-sensitive biosensors. These biosensors can quickly detect small molecules such as adenosine at extremely low concentrations. Adenosine can affect tumour immunity. These carbon materials could also be used for advanced applications such as artificial neural networks. Chancellor, I present Nguyen Thi Ho Phang to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Physics. Vincent Valerian Nowak. Vincent Nowak's research uses original approaches to identify and study the genes encoding potentially new natural drug products. The main focus of his work is on bacteria associated with marine sponges, as these communities have been known to produce clinically relevant compounds. Chancellor, I present Vincent Valerian Nowak to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Biotechnology. Damien O'Neill. Damien O'Neill's thesis focused on emulating evolutionary processes on neural networks to discover new high-performance networks over time. This work helps our understanding of neural networks and provides methods to help practitioners find specialised networks more quickly. Chancellor, I present Damien O'Neill to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Computer Science. Tessa Grace Peck. Tessa Peck's research investigates a new treatment for multiple sclerosis that reduced blood vessel permeability in the brain. Using a compound designed at the Ferrier Research Institute, she found this strategy reduced disease symptoms without common side effects associated with other treatments that cause excessive immunosuppression. Chancellor, I present Tessa Grace Peck to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Cell and Molecular Bioscience. Rafael Pereira Lima. Rafael Lima's thesis advances our understanding of a mathematical construct developed by Jean Renaud and Valentin Duconu in the late 20th century. Raphael's central result characterises when the C-star algebras of these Renault-Deconu group nodes are AF embeddable. Chancellor, I present Rafael Pereira Lima to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Mathematics. Eduardo Ernest Salazar Moreira. Eduardo Salazar Moreira's thesis analyses the meanings of protected areas have for conservation practitioners. His findings support calls for conservation practitioners to engage in reflexive processes that challenge their expert status and claims of scientific objectivity, shaping a new place meanings and just relations with local communities. Chancellor, I present Eduardo Ernest Salazar Moreira to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Geography. Seima Sheikh. Seima Sheikh's research developed a framework for knowledge transfer that will improve housing resilience in regions prone to earthquakes. Her framework emphasises rural construction and associated practices, thus improving housing resilience and mitigating human fatalities and economic losses, with particular applications in developing nations such as Pakistan. Chancellor, I present Seima Sheikh to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Architecture. Harisu Abdullahi Shiho. Harisu Shiho's thesis investigates emotional detection from patterns of facial movements and psychological changes. Harisu developed a range of emotion detection methods mimicking human cognitive processing. These methods can be used by artificial systems, such as robots, to make better decisions in shared workplaces. Chancellor, I present Harisu Abdullahi Shiho to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Engineering. Mohammad Siyamaki. Mohammad Siyamaki designed, built and studied ultra-high-speed contactless superconducting bearings, achieving a record speed of 115,000 revolutions per minute. He uncovered a more detailed understanding of the physics of these bearings, which will lead to more efficient aircraft motors, hydrogen pumps and energy storage flywheels. Chancellor, I present Mohammad Siyamaki to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Engineering. Sven Oliver Sondhaus. Sven Sondhaus's thesis investigated the mechanism of action of a potential treatment for multiple sclerosis. The novel and unique treatment focuses on the recovery and rebuilding of damaged nerves. Chancellor, I present Sven Oliver Sondhaus to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Cell and Molecular Biosciences. Christian Sapan. Christian Sapan's research examines the effects of using sensors commonly found in mobile phones to better identify the optical properties of materials from a single photo. This work is a one-step to enabling lay people to digitise the world around them for art, entertainment and conservation. Chancellor, I present Christian Sapan to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Computer Graphics. Caden Jonah Thompson. Caden Thompson's research explores the physics of transition from a static superfluid phase into a special internally rotating superfluid phase. This transition can behave like a water to ice transition, and the phase boundary forming between superfluids may contain an elusive particle that can help in the topological quantum computing effort. Chancellor, I present Caden Jonah Thompson to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Physics. Bryony Nicole Thorne. Bryony Thorne's research explores how altered serotonergic signalling influences mitochondria in the brain. Showing this relationship differs substantially between males and females. These findings may help us understand how disorders such as depression and anxiety differ between different individuals, improving our ability to treat these conditions effectively. Chancellor, I present Bryony Nicole Thorne to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Biomedical Sciences. Anna Kathleen Weston Tribe. Anna Tribe's research explores the role of the protein BCL6 in the survival of the brain cancer glioblastoma after therapy. Her work focuses on understanding whether BCL6 is a possible target to improve the effectiveness of current treatments. Chancellor, I present Anna Kathleen Weston Tribe to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Biomedical Science. Panwa. Panwa's research focuses on reducing the size of real-world, high-dimensional data. This work provides a new way to analyse feature relationships, giving people a better understanding of the data in hand. Chancellor, I present Panwa to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Computer Science. Sholin Wang. Sholin Wang's thesis develops a method to simplify and clarify genetic programming evolved routing policies for uncertain capacitated arc routing problems. His work emphasises and enhances the usability and trustworthy of these routing policies, ensuring more efficient and reliable real-world routing decisions. Chancellor, I present Sholin Wang to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Computer Science.
You will notice that our new doctoral graduates have now moved to sit with the university staff. This acknowledges their academic achievement and welcomes them to the College of Academics. We now move to honouring graduates from Te Wāhanga Waihanga Hoahoa, the Faculty of Architecture and Design Innovation. The Chancellor will congratulate the graduates as they process. The Dean of the Faculty, Professor Robin Phipps, will announce each graduate. Associate Dean, Postgraduate Research, Professor Joanna Merwood Salisbury will present their certificates.
Chancellor, will the Masters of Architecture professional also graduating with a Bachelor of Architectural Studies please come forward? Nicholas Sinclair. Will the Master of Architecture professional, also graduating with a Bachelor of Architectural Studies and a graduate certificate in Designed Environments, please come forward? Jitin Mavji. Will the Masters of Architecture professional please come forward? Katie Atkins. Augustin Tina Binima Amin. Quinton Blas. Danielle Basso. Max Chick. Saffron Capel. Ruby Crooks. George Culling. Sam Ferguson. Ray Fa'alima. Anna Frame. Sophia Gallagher. David Garn. Millie Gosh. Adelaide Gorton. Reuben Hill Smith. Maxwell Huskinson Young. Libby Hutt. Fabian Johnson. Ella Jones. Henry Mabin. Lois McKessick. Hannah Megan. Ella Mackay. Grace McLean. Ben Monkman. Clark Murray. Nidhal Patel. Josh Pike. Oliver Prisk. Dan Rackle. Sejay Uran. Joanne Salad. Sophie Sangster. Christopher Scolo. Rebecca Scott. Megan Storm. Jacob Thorne. Andre Vachas. Guy de Wilt. Ben Waddington. Amy Wallace. Georgie Wells. Elliot Weston. Renee Williamson. Hamish Wilson. Xian Hao Zhou. Will the Master of Architectural Science, also graduating with a Bachelor of Building Science, please come forward? Finn Gilzien. Will the Masters of Architectural Science please come forward? Julia De Chico. Josh Harrison. Taylor Lindsay. Will the Masters of Design Innovation please come forward? Alexandra Etherington. Matt Hill. Brooke Hughes. Rafael Sotero. Caitlin Thomas Riley. Ruan Wan. Will the Masters of Interior Architecture please come forward? Lucia Graham. Amy Tamaro. Will the Masters of User Experience Design please come forward? Alice Burrow. Kayla Galila. Sandra Gunn. Clara Hopko. Daria Ashkaya. Sasha Komayaya O'Keefe. Ray Mulmine. Jacob Fay-Ing. Hayden Overton. Kayla Palmer. Richie Pratt. Jackie Thomas. Alex Tritt. Elena Wahau. Grace Wu. Angela Young. Will the Master of Landscape Architecture please come forward? Shin Yu Go. Joanna Kearney. Connor Miller.
Our first interlude this afternoon is a performance by the New Zealand School of Music Te Kōki Jazz Quartet. The quartet is made up of Joseph Alexander, Shaman Forlong, Will Hanlon and Jack Harris. They will be performing The Girl from Ipanema. Ho mai te pakipaki, please welcome the Jazz Quartet. Thank you, Joseph, Jarman, Will and Jack. Chancellor, you asked everyone to sing and dance, and I saw the flag being waved at the back from Brazil, so kia ora. Yeah. We return back to our ceremony, and University Council member Pānea Gray, no Ngāpuhi, will now congratulate further graduates from Te Wāhanga, Waihanga, Hoahoa, the Faculty of Architecture and Design Innovation. The Dean of the Faculty, Professor Robin Phipps, will return to announce each graduate, and Associate Dean Postgraduate Research, Professor Joanna Merwood Salisbury, will return to present their certificates.
Pro-Chancellor, will the Bachelors of Architectural Studies please come forward? Thomas Abako. Bella Malo. Mai Copland. Harry Coxhead. Caleb Delaney. Priyanka Prashid Damadhakari. Gabrielle Espera. Rohan Fitch. Rebecca Neal. Moat No U. Mabel Watton. Jian Yi. James Yon. Will the Bachelors of Building Science please come forward? Connor Clark. Curtis Finnegan. Mitchell Grant. Alex Johnston. Tom Smith Murray. Keegan Wright. Will the Bachelors of Design Innovation, also graduating with a Bachelor of Commerce, please come forward? Saskia Hochin. Kay Monterio. Ewan Perry. Will the Bachelor of Design Innovation, also graduating with a Bachelor of Arts, please come forward? Rachel Inslee. Will the Bachelors of Design Innovation please come forward? Fiona Brady. Olivia Gordon. Aisling Hamon. Dean Howden-Hu. Yon Kim. Hamish King. Charlie Lynch-Jared. Joelle Malik. Darcy McConnell. Karina Oliver. Lenathor Fumsawa.
Yes,
Nicholas Reid. Tom Scallon-Jones. Ronaldo Sua Manuf Bakjay. Fiskov Softsheet. Casey Strawn. Guadalope Tabud Ada. Nadia Balyanovska. Sophie Watts.
We now move to congratulate graduates from Te Wāhanga Ahunui Pukaha, the Faculty of Engineering. Council Member Pania Gray will continue to congratulate these graduates. The Dean of the Faculty, Professor David Harper, will announce each graduate. Associate Dean students, Dr. Christopher Holland, will present their certificates.
Pro-Chancellor. Will the Master of Engineering please come forward? Chantal Tomon. Will the Masters of Software Development please come forward? Miro Corbett. Alina Hookway. Yanhua Ho. Baramay Kedith. Sing Sui. Sarah Zhang. Will the Bachelors of Engineering with Honours please come forward? Matthew Butterfield. Ziyi Chen. Jeremiah Choi. Dallin Fremantle. Jareth Gaskin. Sean Greb-Madden. Cameron Grant. Justin Hanrahan. Matt Matchett. Rupert Steele. Robert Theron. Binky Shu. Yoon Zhou. Will the Masters of Artificial Intelligence please come forward? Elijah Garina. Richard Kyle. Will the Masters of Computer Science please come forward? Boon Wan Tan. Brajesh Vishwana. Will the Masters of Science please come forward? Josh O'Hagan. Anna Stangnes. Can Wang. Will the Bachelors of Science with Honours please come forward? Joel Nelson. Fintan O'Sullivan. Vic Roberts. And Andrew Tan. Will the Bachelor of Science, also graduating with the Bachelor of Commerce, please come forward? Matthew Britton. And will the Bachelors of Science please come forward? Olivia Baird. Rose Barrett. Duncan Benny. Taz Bruce. Lucy Antoinette Carver. Ariane Shahan. Ben Colhoun. Nelson Ding. Anthony Joel DeRose. Daniel Duckett. Alex Eastlake. Harry Forrester. Santino Gaeta. Quinn Hart. Eddie Horwood. Nimotalia Eposo. Mary Agnes Cassiano. Tim Lee. Sam Matthews. Emerson McMartin. Shiv Modi. Emily Mooney. Awais Nasir. Maurice Nolan. Joshua Porsche. Keegan Rind. Rebecca Robson. Lee Scanlon. McGregor Smith. Philbert Sorrentio. Adam Spurgeon. Tom Tribe. Huia Webby. Yerling Yao. Uye Zhang. Alan Zhou. Will the postgraduate certificate in science please come forward? Prajya Pradhan. And will the Bachelor of Design Innovation please come forward? Grace Smythe. Pro-Chancellor.
We now move to congratulate graduates from Te Wāhanga Tātai Hauora, the Faculty of Health. Loving the energy. Council Member Pioneer Gray will remain to congratulate these graduates. The Dean of the Faculty, Professor Marcus Mello, will announce each graduate, and the Deputy Dean of the Faculty, Dr. Helen Rook, will present their certificates.
Pro-Chancellor, will the Masters of Health please come forward? Raj Bhupali. Troy Broadley. Belly Yi. Will the Masters of Health Psychology please come forward? Kate Kemper. Solomon Gurr. Gabrielle Pan. Brian E. Roberts. Melanie Roundhill. Maddie Wesley. Esme Wiskin. Will the Master of Nursing Science please come forward, Ange Barnes. Will the Master of Nursing Practice please come forward, Sabrina Wren. Will the Bachelors of Health please come forward, Hamish Clayton. Paris Colette. Bianca Kay. Andy Lesmana. Carmen Liao. Tafatswa Magenpure. M. Marcus. Sam Rollinson. Malaji Tiruri King. With a postgraduate diploma in health, please come forward, Hashim Hassan. With a postgraduate diploma in health psychology, please come forward, Wendy Adams. Ali Buchanan. With a postgraduate diploma in nursing science, please come forward, Eleanor Nerona.
Our second interlude this afternoon is a performance by the Tongan Students Association. O mai te pakipaki, please welcome Stallions. Malo o pito. Thank you, Stallions. We now move to congratulate graduates from Te Wāhanga Pūtaiao, the Faculty of Science. The Chancellor will return to congratulate these graduates. Associate Dean, Academic, Program Development, Professor Paul Teasdale-Spittle will announce each graduate. Associate Dean, Postgraduate Research, Associate Professor Rob Keezers will present their certificates.
Chancellor. Will the Masters of Biomedical Science please come forward? Benjamin Thurnell. Connor Davis. Kate Dempster. Danielle Luthwaite. Gia Russell. Will the Master of Climate Change, Science and Policy please come forward? Brian Rowe. Will the Master of Clinical Immunology please come forward? Biravina Thiranavuk Karusu. Will the Master of Clinical Research please come forward? Helen Teal. Will the Masters of Conservation Biology please come forward? Andrew Ara. Clemency Martel Turner. Tasneem Morgan. Ronan Nava. Will the Master of Development Studies please come forward? Laura Freeman. Will the Master of Drug Discovery and Development please come forward? Jordan Chin. Will the Masters of Environmental Science please come forward? James Battersby. Lee Yen Thor. Will the Master of Environmental Studies please come forward? Logan Samuelson. Will the Master of Marine Conservation please come forward? Hope Nation Kerrigan. Will the Masters of Science please come forward? Amy Bridges. Emma Boermans. Molly Carruthers. Britt Cerebros. Madison Clark. Megan Davidson. Royden Goldsack. Evan Height. Holly Jackson. Olivia Mark. Alex Matheson. Eva Newell. Emma O'Malley. Georgia Park. Hope Robbins Mackay. Jordan Shoulder. Jesse Schuler. Yasamin Shala. Kelly Shearer. Brooke Stoddart. Tain Temiha. Thomas Wong. Will the Master of Science and Society please come forward? Brittany Rose Benenbrook. Will the Master of Science and Society, also graduating with a Bachelor of Science, please come forward? Rosa Harper. Will the Bachelors of Science with Honours, also graduating with a Bachelor of Science, please come forward? Charlotte Middlemiss. Joe Poata. Will the Bachelors of Science with Honours please come forward? Laura Adlam. Kirsten Neisel. Mac Mackenzie Auld. Samantha McLaughlin. Fergus Robinson. Dana Adriana Vasinka. Will the Bachelors of Biomedical Science please come forward? Grace Bowden. Dana Dudfield. Madeline Gear. Fallon Henderson. James Keane. Amy McInnes. Phoebe Pepper. J. Mark Ryan Ramirez. Ruby Reed. Brooke Rhodes. Will the Bachelor of Biomedical Science, also graduating with the Bachelor of Design Innovation, please come forward? Jessie Richards. Will the Bachelor of Science, also graduating with the Bachelor of Commerce, please come forward? Nick Gartner. Juliette Jacques. Will the Bachelors of Science, also graduating with the Bachelor of Arts, please come forward? Georgia Collins. Juan Miguel Madriaga. Will the Bachelors of Science please come forward? Kayla Teone. Isabel Andrews. Veritri Andrews. Fergus Bewley. Lauren Bolu. Madeline Branley. Jake Brownlee. Gabriella Conway. Will Coulter. Grace Cross. Adriel John Cruz. Amber Dedman. Maya East. Emily Finch. Penny Gare. Jake Gillespie Scott. Alina Godfrey. Bella Gould. Finbar Grealish. Caitlin Halewood. John Henson. Erin Hewitson. Turi Hikuroa. Sophie Holden. Ben Howard. Dylan Johnson. Sterling Jones. Emma Knight. Joe Lonsdale. Andrew Mallory. Jordan Martin. Elise Mayo. Felix Mackay. Joseph Meditsky-Scott. Charlotte Moffat. George Muir. Fred Nightingale. Alex Parkin. Malachi Shearer. Rue Sheng. Ollie Sears Jameson. Felix Silva Levio. Elena Simpson. Hazel Smith. James Southern. Lucy Stevens. Alexa Ann Tablante. Hanshan Venter. Dion Verco. Sophia Webb. Alexia Wynne. Bailey Yee. Si Zhang. Will the postgraduate diplomas in environmental studies please come forward? Sam Blackburn. Max Shearer. Would the graduate diplomas in science please come forward? Rhys Lewis Woodley. Daniela Parves-Loza. Lena Plaxina. Keiji Sunakawa. Chancellor.
Traditionally, each graduation ceremony features an address by one of our newest graduates who speaks on behalf of their peers. This honour is awarded to someone who during their time at the university has exemplified the qualities we seek to instil in all our graduates. This afternoon's address will be given by Joseph Puata from Ngāti Porou and Rongowhakata, who has graduated with a Bachelor of Science with honours, majoring in physics. During his time at Te Herenga Waka, Joseph has shared his excitement for science with many as a tutor, mentor, and currently as a radio DJ. His excitement and efforts have led to many opportunities, Joseph has been involved in various projects, from collaborating with regional councils on quantifying geothermal use to studying granular flow using MRI. Recently, Joseph has been occupied by problems in condensed matter theory, in particular with quantum transport and nanostructures. Questions about how the rules of quantum mechanics might be taken advantage of in future technologies have inspired him to obtain his PhD, which he hopes to begin sometime next year. E te whakaminenga, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Joseph to give the graduate address.
Thank you, Tawania. I'll start with a quick whakatauki. Hutia te rito o te harakeke, kei hia te kōmā koe ko, ki mai ki a hau. He aha te mea nui o te ao, maku e ki atu, he tangata, he tangata, he tangata. That proverb is one that I really like, and I wanted to share with you. It uses the central part of the flax plant as a metaphor for the people that make up a prosperous community, describing new growth's importance to the survival of the plant so that we might continue to hear the song of bellbirds. In the second half, it becomes less cryptic, simply saying, if you ask me, what is the most important thing in this world? It is people, it is people, it is people. That is what today is for. Recognizing you, the graduates, for the hard work it has taken to get here, as well as those who we owe our gratitude for a helping hand along the way. Thank you to the organisers for letting me up here. I'm grateful that I was asked to do this. I hope I can just give a quick talk that is fun and celebrates each of you. When asked to prepare this speech, I was surprised that graduates would be attending from such a broad range of disciplines. I'm not sure why. I asked myself, what is common between them? How do I celebrate each of them? We all come from such a diverse a range of backgrounds. And let me tell you first what is obvious to me from standing up here. In front of me, I see a room full of graduates that I know have spent tireless hours over long nights preparing for tests, reading texts, and chipping away at assigned work, sometimes when it is due the next day. It is one of the great many skills learned over the course of a degree, how to thrive in the last minute. Even so, I think it is a safe assumption that if you sum the hours spent working hard amongst the graduates just sitting in front of me, I think it's safe to assume that that number would be really large. And I think about that and I draw inspiration from it, from the width of knowledge that represents over so many of the great disciplines represented here today. And I am glad that our collective efforts are being recognised. So in this moment, appreciate your own efforts, but also those of the graduates seated around you. For today, as we so rightly should be, we should all be very proud. Though, mentioning only our own efforts leaves a rather incomplete description. Each of us has led lives outside of our academic pursuits, with our own family, friends, and some number of personal interests. And as our responsibilities have grown, life has probably become quite the balancing act. I know it has for me. And these qualifications we are leaving here with today have taken a number of years to obtain, over which time, I'm sure, for each of you, there were moments that were probably pretty tough. And oftentimes, that burden is lessened or relieved by the people that we surround ourselves with. So I'd like to take a moment to thank those people, the mentors, the role models, the family, the friends, both to get us on the path that has got us here today, as well as for the encouragement that has kept us on it. The achievements we are recognising today are as much an acknowledgement of our own efforts as they are yours. Thank you. Also, I'd like to extend thank you to the academic faculty who have offered us with a world-class education that has made every graduate leaving here today better off than when they arrived. It's been an incredible journey with highs and lows, but today is also a ceremonial way to turn our gaze towards the future and envision the exciting possibilities that lie ahead. Each graduate will be leaving here with a piece of paper that represents the relationships forged, challenges overcome, and good times had. And now, that chapter of our journey has come to a close. And things might begin to change quickly for all of us, for our responsibilities will grow again, just as they did when we first arrived at university. I know that this has been the case for me. However, change also brings opportunity. And I've learned that for the most part, it is best to dive into change head first and embrace it. That attitude has been necessary as I transition from an enthusiastic young student to a young theoretical physicist. And although not everyone needs to know how to write down solutions to Schrödinger's equation, there is one word that continues to show up in my conversations that I think connects the graduates across the many represented disciplines here. You learnt it right at the beginning of your academic journey, probably when you were only a few feet tall. That is the word why. It is such an important word. Just that one word invokes curiosity more easily than any other way. And it is curiosity that drives our discovery and innovation. It's what's driven each of us to get this far in our study. Maintaining that curiosity, our pursuit of discovery, just by simply asking yourself why. That helps us get to the bottom of problems and find solutions. But moreover, it will help us move through change successfully by helping us to make decisions that are grounded in our passions and move through our lives with meaning because we know what matters most to us. I started with a whakatauki, so let me end with one more. One which speaks to the challenges and opportunities which we will all face when we leave here today. Whaia te iti kahurangi. Ki te tohu koe, me he maunga teitei. It means, seek the treasures you value most dearly, and if you bow your head, let it be to a lofty mountain. In other words, pursue your destiny, persevere, and don't let obstacles defeat you. Or put one more way, have aspirations, set your own goals, and when you leave here today, don't let things like insignificant mountains get in your way. Thank you.
Thank you, Joseph. Starting with that wonderful Hutia Teritoa Te Hirake Kei, the bellbird on the flaxbush, reminded me of Wendell Berry's great poem, where he talked about planting trees in early spring to make a place for birds to sing in times to come. And I think what you're pointing to is that that actually is the role, the responsibility, and the reality of the university, because you're the singing birds, graduates, just to give you the analogy. I also really like the question why, because lots of people think that experts are sort of arrogant people who tell you all the answers. But I think if you ask the people behind me, what they would say is they ask the questions, and that their whole foundation of their study is based on what the great Peter Muntz, who was an academic here, said was the certainty of doubt. This afternoon has been a celebration of your achievements and as a formal, that's yours, the graduates, and as a celebration of the formal acknowledgement of your admittance to the community of scholars at this university. Although you may have completed your association with Te Herenga Waka Victoria University of Wellington as a student, you are now officially a valued member of the university's alumni community, and we look forward to staying in touch. Our most distinguished alumni share our pride in your success and have a few words of wisdom they wanted to share.
Congratulations to all of you. Graduating is a significant milestone in your life, and it's one you'll always remember. It marks a huge achievement, So please, take some time to celebrate your success with the friends and family that have supported you. He kōrero whakamihi anō, ngā manakitanga pai mo o mahi hei whakamua. Congratulations once again. Best wishes for the work ahead.
Graduating is a milestone that you and your family should all enjoy it. Live the day.
A big shout out to all the graduates this year, particularly those graduating in the arts and history and in law, and a special mention to my Pacifica brothers and sisters. Congratulations to you all.
The world awaits. You've got all kinds of fabulous lessons, curiosity, hope and exploration. So get out there and get amongst it.
Now's the time to relax a little for a few weeks, but then you got to finish the job. Remember, you had a dream, that's why you started those studies, and you'll be at some crossroads in the future. Don't back down, be courageous, give that dream a chance and finish the job.
Congratulations on graduating. You may not even see it as that much of an achievement right now, but when you look back later in life on it, you will see that it genuinely is well done.
Kia koutou kua uratu, tēnā koutou, ngā mihi kia koutou. Kawe ngā wawata o ngā mātua, haere atu koutou ki te ao, arahina ia tātou katoa. So, congratulations to all the graduates. Go forward and lead us.
I'd like to congratulate all the new graduates. Keep learning. Never let a learning opportunity go by.
Well, you've done it, and you've done it well. Have a bit of a break and have some fun, strenuous or rowdy or soothing. Walk the hifi, invent a cocktail, or sort out your sock drawer.
Yeah, you're here, you've done it. I don't know what obstacles you and your whānau have overcome to be here, but I do know that this is an amazing achievement that will change your life. Your career is going to be an incredible adventure, so take the opportunities, be fabulous, enjoy the ride, and most importantly, be nice to your parents.
This is a huge accomplishment for you all, and I guess you'll have a pause to restock, but it is a really exciting time of your life heading out into the workforce and looking for new career paths.
Well done everybody on entering the ranks of the graduates of Victoria University of Wellington, and well done also on the hard work that you've had to perform over the last few years to get to this point. Now it's time to go out and get a job.
We end each graduation ceremony with the singing of Gaudeamus. Gaudeamus, or So Let Us Rejoice, is a traditional student song based on a medieval Latin manuscript. It is sung at university ceremonies around the world to celebrate academic success. Jasmine Jensen will return to lead the singing, accompanied by Ethan Hotter. The words will appear on the screen. Could you please stand and welcome Jasmine and Ethan?
please remain standing. Friends and family here today to honour the achievements of our graduates, please remain standing while both the official procession and the procession of graduates leave the auditorium. Tēnei te tuku mihi atu kia koutou katoa, nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa.